welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Now, from the Metroplex, we join you from Jerry World, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, rivals do battle in the NFC East. It's the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys come out and they are led out by Dak Prescott as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler who is now 32 years old.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Cowboys.
That's good for a Cowboys. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On the ground, this is Miles Sanders. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Once again, it's Sanders. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On third down, Prescott. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On fourth down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This will be from 56 yards away. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
So let's give the kicker some credit. Not only was it a really good save by the holder, but his ability to make that kick when the timing wasn't right is a lot easier said than done. So you got to get to the sideline. Long snapper's got to do his side of the bargain here, and they've got to be better the next time out.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
And even though he's just a rookie, Mike, I think it's safe to say Jaden Daniels, he is one of the most dynamic athletes that we have in the entire NFL at the quarterback position. And on top of that, he's not a one-dimensional player. Yes, he's going to make splash plays with his feet, and he's going to make some highlight reel plays. But he is a quarterback. He can make every throw. He's got great arm talent. If he can continue to find the balance between those two aspects, he's got a chance not to have just success today. He has a chance to have success for a long time in this league.
19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Again, it's Eckler. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. The motion man here is McClure. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He's trying to get that one to Noah Brown. And that'll set up fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Cowboys offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. Good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. They'll run the toss here to Sanders. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Taking off, he's trying to carry that ball loosely, and it is out. The Commanders come up with it, and he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders move out to a 7-3 lead.
Commanders 7, Cowboys 3.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Short kick taken at the 17. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense makes their way out to take over once more. They're trying to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
Open, left side is Schoonmaker. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. A give. And here comes Williams. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. It was Dorrance Armstrong who was there to get him down.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Dak to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
The Commanders' offense about ready to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. It was Marshawn Nealon there to stop it. It is 2nd and 9. Run it once more with Eckler. Eckler, 1st down and more. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Commanders' 34-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll go back to Eckler here on 1st down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. Bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. He'll try to run for it, and he will score! Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Gay to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Commanders extend their advantage to 14-3.
Commanders 14, Cowboys 3.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed back to take over once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll push forward for about a yard. Quan Martin is there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. Inside the 40-yard line.
6 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
He'll go with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Moving left, he runs with it. Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the 1st down.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. Cowboys are back within 4. It is 14-10.
14. Cowboys 10.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Austin Eckler and the rest of the Commanders' offense back out onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Quick to Debo, and he can't get away. They rally of the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Third down, they need 5. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
First down, Washington.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
It's Eckler from the pistol. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one, and it'll be third down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Here's Tress Way now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Cowboys offense and George Pickens out for their next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
3rd and short. Prescott. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger runs a punt for Dallas as he's standing right around his own goal line. McCaffrey gonna return it. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Commanders' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The motion man here is McClure. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll throw with Daniel. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Deron Bland with the tackle.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Daniels. He takes off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler.
Complete to Austin Eckler. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll motion over Samuel. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
4-yard line.
Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Gay's kick is good. And the Commanders will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. To begin the drive with Eckler. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Off he goes. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Commanders first down.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
We'll give it to Eckler on the option, and that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. A designed run. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders move out to a 24-10 lead.
Commanders 24, Cowboys 10.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Here's a screen now for Sanders. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On the play fake, Dak. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Daniels. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
20 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Washington.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
He's beyond midfield to the 45. What a terrific run. They finally bring him down at the 15-yard line. A big play there for Washington. An even 40 yards.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Austin Eckler, touchdown Commanders. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will extend this third quarter lead.
Cowboys 10.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. On play action, here's Dak. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is Dietrich Wise Jr. in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Automatic 1st down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
He'll let this go for Pickens. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to be 3rd down. Throw again, Dak. He's going to try it here again. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
It could come right at the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard
Austin Eckler and the rest of the Commanders' offense back out onto the field. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run. It's Eckler. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Commander's first down.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could see the quarterback once he got the snap. He was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Covering very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here's Daniel. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Back to throw is Prescott. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Prescott again. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Cowboys. Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now, Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit.
The score, Commanders 31, Cowboys 17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Austin Eckler now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turned a number of those into big plays. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They run. Eckler. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Daniels quick to Debo. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Washington.
18 on the play.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
He was trying to hook up with Debo Samuel that time. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's a run with Eckler. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
3rd down and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
And a Washington 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
That's caught by Eckler. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll throw with Daniels. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
To John Bates. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Gonna throw again. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Washington.
First down.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
On the give to Eckler. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. It is brought in the end zone. Ja'Cory Merritt, touchdown Washington. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Gay to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Cowboys 17.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Cowboys offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. From the gun, here's Dak. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Prescott now. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Dallas first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The NFL's active leader in sacks, Von Miller, getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Pistol now for Prescott. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. Now Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. 1st down, it is Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Williams, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. To throw is Dak. Quick throw here is complete. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 18-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Third and 2. Here we go. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Arlington.